Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in a creative mixed media art journal, a traveler's notebook size, following the words and wisdom of Mark Twain in his book, Following the Equator. Sit down, enjoy, and let's see where we go. Good morning. Before I get started, I ordered a traveler's notebook, and I've already opened it, from Skylar Hand. She's in Florida. And it's one that she makes. It's really nice. This is nice cardstock cover. And each page has embellishments on it. It's a travel theme. Old stamps, pretty flowers, tickets, airmail stuff, pretty washi tape, old maps. This is like a train schedule. But she usually works with a vintage vibe. And that seems to be my thought process right now. Paraguay. Oh, this is pretty. Like a clothing label from something in Paris. Really, really nice. But it was wrapped amazing. She goes to all the trouble to do all these little tiny pieces of ephemera with her S stamp, stamps, a dried flower, beautiful tissue paper, an envelope of extra goodies, and this was, and she has no idea that I have a channel, so she wasn't like sucking up for publicity or anything. These are all original. Her business card and tickets and stamps. She is selling her stuff in a local coffee shop to her now, which is cool. An old bingo card, book pages, old tickets and things. Really cool. Pan Am cruise data. Really neat. And I know she's an ephemera junkie in the best sort of way. I'm not meaning that derogatory. So if you fancy this kind of pretty ephemera or a traveler's notebook like this, and you're in the United States, I don't know what her shipping policies are, but really nice. Really nice. She goes the extra mile. It was rapid. She goes the extra mile with her packaging. And she's really, and this tiny little ribbon was all wrapped around it. Really nice. Really nice. And that may spur me on to try to sell something along this line, but with a national park theme. Since I love my national parks and I have lots of ephemera that I can use. Oh, Dayton, Ohio. That's where I was born. Born in Dayton, Ohio. Moved to California when I was about 3.5. But along that line, I printed some more pages for myself. This was fun. That's me. And then I started, Amy Tangerine's class yesterday started with not upcycling, but more, I can't remember what it's called, more ideas. Oh, here. Fresh takes on your traveler's notebook, but this was a printable. This was for a paid for class. So fun. And I have no idea what our chapter's about today. We're on chapter, I can't read Roman numerals, XLL. 41. Maybe it's XL1. It is XL1, 41. And wait a minute. That's what he talks about, the Jain Temple. We already did that one. And I kind of looked up a little bit more about them, so I didn't sound so completely, utterly stupid. More than normal. But I still don't understand. They are beautiful temples. I will say that. Okay, this one. All right, I did look at this one already. Read it. He's talking about a wedding procession, which I know Indian weddings are notorious for being several days long and gorgeous and full of color and family and processions and all of that. I would love to see one day. But he also talks about a plague. And this was in probably 1896, 95, because the book was published in 1897. Oh, wow. How many people were wiped out? So we have sad, happy, weddings and plagues. I don't know how I'm going to document that currently, but I did print a piece of paper with what looks kind of like a couple getting married on it. But my ink is running out, so I have pink streaks in it. But I'm not opposed to these pink streaks. Uh-oh, I snatched my ruler from myself. I was working on my travel version of my glue book. I am trying to participate in the glue book. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Well, there is several challenges out there right now, but there's a Halloween one. I think it says Halloween Glue Book 2020. Yeah, I'm trying to participate in that. So, if I think about it, I might put a flip through of what I've done so far at the end here. It's a way for me to use up some of this paper that I have been collecting and can't possibly use in my lifetime. But yeah, Skylar kind of has me, plus Annabelle. You have spurred me ever since you said, why don't you sell your stuff on Etsy? I'm like, no. I had thought a couple years ago, right when my parents both passed away, and I had immediately had a ton of free time. And it's like, maybe I'll paint watercolor paper with a national park theme. And I started painting samples. Okay, this is kind of like, now this has a little bit of pink running through it from my printer going low on ink, but I'm okay with that because it kind of works today. But there's a beautiful corridor of carvings in a Jain temple, according to the internet. That's what it was. But then I found a pretty little picture of like a couple as if they were in a wedding procession, and the beautiful train station and some Hindu text and stuff. So I think I'll use that for the background today. Now I need my ink, which is over here also. I set up a tiny table on the other side of the room in here for working in a glue book. And I've been taking supplies over there. Now this is one I made on Procreate. And it's just, I painted it with the different paint brushes in the program. This is a photocopy of burlap with a stain on it. And kind of like a tea-dyed effect to it. And then I added stuff to it, which is fun. I'm telling you, Procreate. I would not make my paper in Procreate for my traveler's notebooks. So I think I'm going to do that. Does it obviously look like there's ink running out here? I don't know. It kind of does in the daylight now that I'm looking at it. I might just go with it. The fires in California are horrendous. Now they're in Oregon and Washington. Our next door neighbor used to live in California too, strangely enough. Not far from where my friend lives, outside of Sacramento. And he was closer to Tahoe than she is. She's between Tahoe and Sacramento. He was a little bit closer to Tahoe. And, but anyhow, he was watching a baseball game in Oakland, the Oakland A's. And, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. And he said the baseball players were coughing and couldn't breathe, and they almost canceled the game. But they didn't. I didn't even know baseball was playing. But my friend sent me a picture, which I'm going to put at the end of this video, of her backyard yesterday at 2 o'clock. The sky was orange and it was dark all at the same time. It almost looked like the eclipse a couple years ago, how dark it was. She said the air quality is terrible. They are having roaming brownouts, which they are manually turning off power, because most of these fires, some of them have been started by idiots, but most of them have been started by lightning. And if the power's out, theoretically it can't go as fast or something. Right now, what are we gonna do? I don't know. It's awful. Day 37. I think I'll put it right here. Weddings and plagues. Huh. Wonder what. Oh, here's a washi tape. I love this washi tape because it's kind of like stamps. So I kind of have one piece of a cluster here, and then I can add other stuff to it. Wonder if there's some words in here I can use. Yeah?
Where are you?
Right here?
Oh, there you are. I'm gonna get in the shower.
Okay.
If Amanda calls, tell her to come on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, I love the last line here. This is an espionage book. Others entered through a secret passageway. Does that have anything to do with weddings and plagues? No, but I like that. Don't have any wedding stickers. I could look in my sticker book. see. Could just add flowers, I guess. Kind of like that. We could put one of these designs on it. Ooh, that one would be pretty. Ooh. Here's a lovely lady. Let's just put her. All right. Now we need some kind of little text box. Ignore my washing machine. Every artist needs clean clothes. All right, I printed out some, here's a stamp. I think I'm gonna use this with my text. And printed a bunch of paper over the weekend. Not printed, painted. And I think that will work. So yeah, been watching fires and checking on family and friends in California. They have how many? 2 million acres in California, and fire season doesn't really start until like September 15th as a rule, right? What are we going to do? We're going to put, make sure I leave wedding procession, beautiful and colorful. Wedding event that went for days. How could I put this? Plague happening around us. Let's just put that. Plague happening around us. So sad. Oh, I should have put wedding event that went for days. So happy. Plague happening around us. So sad. Oh well. Too late now. It has a little bit of hint of turquoise around this stamp, which is good. Maybe that'll balance out my pink. You're out of ink, lady lines. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. So this one is kind of Hogenied. Little Tim Holtz. Nick Bantock. Well, not really. I guess this one does not qualify. But I love the addition of the stickers in the paper, stuff on top, in the paper, stuff on top. That's really pretty. Pink or not pink, it works in this instance. Cool. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Listen to the crickets for a minute. That's just acrylic paint. Can that come off? I'm pretty sure it will. It washes off. And she's got drips underneath your feet too. Let's just eat those things so she doesn't know.